Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for April the 4th through to the 10th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to your cards, let me take a moment to thank you for your support, for the positive, loving energy that you send my way each and every day. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. Okay, now we start with the Two of Pentacles. So, that's an imbalance. This is looking at our routines and understanding where the imbalance it lays within our lives, okay, within our routines. This is not a bad card, and in no way does it say it's bad. But what happens is sometimes we start working a little bit more than usual, and we start putting all of our energy into work, and therefore our home life suffers, or our spirituality could suffer, or maybe it is our lifestyle choices. It could be that our health and well-being suffers. We're not getting the proper amount of sleep, or we're not eating properly, or we're not getting enough exercise. So really, this card is saying that we need to look this week. We need to look at our lifestyle. We need to look at our routines and understand if there is areas of our life that we are putting in more time than we really need to, and pulling away that time or that energy or the resources from that area and putting it in other areas of our life to give us a more balanced approach going forward. Okay, now next to that is the Six of Pentacles, and it's the give and take in relationships. Now, I haven't got it in a long time, but I got it for you guys. It has to do with, I'm thinking, a job setting or a career setting or something that brings in value in your life. That giant pentacle caught my eye when I lifted the card up. So I'm thinking it has something to do with your resources or your money. So it's almost like somebody asks you for money this week or something, and you want to help them. You want to be giving. You want to support them in some way. I don't think that is automatically the way you should go. Okay, loans make enemies out of best friends, right? Um, uh, it's the give and take in relationships, but I think you have to look at what you give and what you receive back. I don't think doing that financial loan to somebody this week is going to further you. It's actually probably going to set you back. Okay, there's other ways to give. Definitely other ways to give. You can be supportive of the challenges they're going through. You can help them in some non-financial way. And sometimes when friends have financial problems, then they need to go to the bank and get a loan, or they need to grow in their own maturity and figure out how they got there and work from that. I just don't see it as being something that you should be doing this week. If somebody asks you for a loan, a financial loan, if they're asking you for help in other ways, I think that that's a good thing. But financially, that giant pentacle is saying that the nest egg goes really small really fast if you allow it to this week. So just watch it. Maybe it is more with, well, it's not a card for that though. So I'm not even going to go there with that because it doesn't fit with anything else that I'm looking at here. But it is the give and take in relationships. It's what you give to a situation and what you receive from a situation. You want to make sure that you don't have any one-sided avenues. I mean, that could very well go with the very first card, okay, of bringing that balance into being. If you are constantly in giving mode within a relationship or within a situation, you want to take another look at that and understand, if anything, you get something back out of it. And then understanding the steps forward that you need to take, because it's obviously draining you in one way or another. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. It just doesn't stop, okay? I keep getting in every reading, I think it's almost a month straight now, hasn't it been, where something spectacular, something wonderful. Did anybody else see a spark fly across the screen? Something magical, something to, this is the yes card. This is something that comes into being that you have been wanting, that you have been wishing for, that you have been hoping for, that you've been working towards. Okay, so this could be that job offer coming through. That could be the promotion coming through. It could be people getting on your side for maybe something that you've been trying to promote to the community or within the home or at your company that you work for or something. This is the yes card coming into play for you. This is making things better, and it comes in waves when it's this card. So one good thing happens, and then before long another good thing happens. And since it's here in the first four cards, I would have to say that the good thing happening happens early on and then later again in the week. It's twofold for you. Strength. It could be you're just getting more serious about life this week, okay, with the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, and now the Strength card over it. A belief in you, of what you should be taking on for responsibilities and obligations, how people may be abusing your good nature. It's a belief in you, your strength, your abilities, your talents, and how to go further. If anything, you're feeling powerful this week. You're feeling strong. And I think that you are looking a little bit closer at your personal life and seeing where people may be taking advantage of you or pulling your strings or piling on obligation and responsibility that doesn't need to be yours. And I think you're taking a very strong approach to people like that in situations like that this week, that you're not going to let anybody walk over you this week. And people that have walked over you in the past, I think you're going to call them on it. I think you're very strong. And I don't think you're mean in that. I don't think you attack them in any way. It's just a matter of fact kind of thing. You're setting the priorities for yourself, and therefore you have to understand where people have crossed the boundaries with you. But there's an empowerment here. There's a belief in yourself. There's definitely an empowerment this week. We have the Queen of Pentacles underneath saying it as well. I mean, look at how confident you sit there. The sun is carved into your chair. The angel sits next to you. You hold that pentacle or that coin in your lap with such a confidence. I mean, you're not even holding on to it hard because you know it's yours. You know nobody can take whatever that pentacle symbolizes for you. Nobody can take that away from you. You know it. Now the sky is electrified behind you, so it even leans more towards you standing your ground in the give and take in relationships, making sure that it is even. That you are not the one constantly giving, that somebody else is not constantly taking from you. I think, if anything, those situations will be called into jeopardy. But I think you do it in a nice way. I see you doing it with strength. And then we have the Two of Swords. So this is making decisions. Now, definitely here, you can't take from what you see on the outside as the reality of the situation and what you are going to base your decision on. Okay, this decision comes from your intuition, comes from your higher wisdom. So if it feels right, chances are it's right. But if it feels off, if it feels sketchy, if it feels like there's something out of place or it's wrong, chances are you're right. So it's a strong decision you make this week. Absolutely. It's one that may take a lot of courage, but I think you do it. I think you do it with a grace and a beauty. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, I always relate to a mother protecting her young, okay? And this is how you are right now with your dreams and your ambitions. Nobody is going to pull you off the path. Nobody is going to hurt your dreams in any way. Nobody is going to be able to attack them in any way. You are going to defend your dreams. You're not going to let anybody pull you off that path, and you are going forward with the determination and a strength. Absolutely this week. As we go towards the weekend, we have the Star. And this is beautiful because, you know, those goals and those dreams that you have, we all kind of lose that sense of, am I really getting somewhere? But this card says you are. The star in the top corner symbolizes your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions, what you want to manifest, who you want to become. And here you are down at the bottom, and you are reaching towards that star, which means you can see that it's doable. You know it's something that can be tangible in your life. So it's like this aha moment. It's like this revelation in your life. You know you're on the right path. You know you're going in the right direction. And you can actually see something tangible, or at least knowing how it can be so in your life. It's doable. You know that now. And it's with the Tower card. So transformation, absolutely. But this is where, you know, a lot of things that have held you back, it's almost like I see that tower as a cage and you are that glowing ball of fire. Okay, and it's held you in place for a certain period of time, maybe your whole life. And you're bursting with energy, and you know what? You blow the roof right off that. Nothing is going to hold you back. Nothing's going to keep you in your place. If you want to go forward, you're going forward. If you want to create, you're going to create. If you want to develop something, you're going to develop something. You are empowered here. You break out of that box that somebody else or society or just your old way of thinking has put you into it. You blow the roof right off. By the weekend, there's no holding you back. You are going forward. For love, relationships, we have the Five of Wands. Get out there and have some fun. Mingle. Find the joy in other people. Okay, especially if you are looking for a relationship, that's where you're going to find them. Get out there and meet and greet with purpose. Enjoy people, enjoy your surroundings, go with the flow. Don't worry so much if it's going to develop into something. Stay in the moment and enjoy the moment and create the laughter. That's just going to raise your vibration. That's going to raise your light. And if somebody is to be attracted to you and they're out there waiting to find you, they'll find you because you automatically have raised your light, your vibration. If you are in a relationship, this is the time to get out with them. Okay? Have fun. Go out for dinner. Go dancing. Go enjoy a movie together. Walk through a museum. Walk through a greenhouse. Take a path, nature trail walk. But do something where there's other people, where there's crowds, where the excitement of everybody kind of boils into an energy that you guys feel, and it brings in a new life. It brings in a new zest in the relationship and kind of just lifts you up, okay? So that you're feeling good, that you're feeling strong together, you're feeling empowered together. For work, career, money, Four of Wands. Now, this is the marriage proposal card, and it's in the work career spot. So this could be where you are negotiating, especially if you're trying to get a new business going or you're trying to get a loan for a new business or you are going for a promotion or a raise. Okay, this is where negotiations are going to come into play. The give and take in a relationship comes into play. So this could be where it is. And it's in order for you to make those solid foundations in order to grow your path and have long-term sustainability going forward. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.